Hi friends, I hope you're doing well. Today I'm going to be sharing with you all of the products that I fell in love with in the month of August. This year is flying by and I cannot believe I'm sitting down and filming this right now. But I have quite a few amazing things that I discovered this month, a lot of which came from one video, which I'll talk about as we go through it. But I've got things all the way from skincare down to fragrance, so let's just get right into it. We're going to start with skincare today. So one of the first things that I have been obsessed with that I wanted to show you guys and share is this right here from the brand CYKLAR, I believe, CYKLAR. I'm not sure how exactly you say this. This is their Ceramide Milky Essence. And the thing that is so amazing about this, you guys know I love a good Milky Essence product, but this is a body essence. So you know how most of them are developed for the face, and this one you can actually use on the face. I personally haven't. I exclusively use this on the body, which has been phenomenal. 8 months pregnant. I have really enjoyed the serum-y texture and how it just kind of like plumps the skin. It's not too heavy, it's not too sticky. It is so nice and it has a fabulous texture to it. It does leave like a little bit of a glow on the body, which I really love, but it absorbs enough to where you can either layer a body lotion on top, or a lot of times I honestly just wear it by itself, and I feel like it's a great lightweight moisturizer, especially since it's been so hot during the month of August, like so hot here in Utah. So it's nice to not have something that's too overly sticky. So this is my first favorite. Next up, I actually have a new sunscreen to share with you guys. It's new to me anyway. This is from the brand OUTSET. It's their Hydrasheer 100% mineral sunscreen. This has an SPF of 30. The thing I love about this is the texture. It's so nice. It wears well underneath makeup, wears great layered on top of other moisturizers. It is all mineral, which I personally prefer. It shears out really nicely. I personally don't get any sort of like white cast or anything like that, but it is such a beautiful texture. It absorbs into the skin. It just leaves a nice finish. It's not too greasy feeling, which I love, and it has a very like watery texture, so blends out seamlessly, and I've been using it every single day. I've really loved it. And again, it's great when I find a sunscreen that works underneath makeup. That's always kind of like my thing, you know, it has to work underneath makeup. So these two products have been fabulous in my skincare routine, and the OUTSET specifically, this brand, this is Scarlett Johansson's brand, I have been really enjoying several of her products, and it makes me want to try more. I love the face mask. I talked about that a couple months ago in a favorites video. I love like the micro polish, and then this is another thing that I'm just like really enjoying, so wanted to share today. All right, let's jump into makeup products. I filmed a video earlier this month where I tried a bunch of new makeup that I felt like people weren't talking about, and I had some amazing discoveries in that video. Like seriously, I've been using them basically on a daily basis or whenever I'm not filming, and I love these products. So you'll recognize a few if you saw that video. A lot of these came from that video. It's crazy. So the first thing is this CIELE Prime and Protect Primer. I have been loving this. It has such a beautiful texture. It has a slight glow to it, but it's not greasy glowy. It's also a mineral SPF, so it has a SPF 30 in here. I love the packaging. I feel like CIELE's packaging is so good. But here's the texture. It's a little bit thicker at first. Kind of has a bit of a moisturizer feel to it. And then when you buff it into the skin, you can see how healthy it makes your skin look. It gives a nice glow. Again, it absorbs. It's not greasy feeling, which is fabulous. And I love that all of CIELE's products have a mineral sunscreen as well. I'm very particular usually with that stuff. I prefer mostly mineral sunscreen. You can see how pretty it is, and it just hydrates the skin beautifully, preps the skin beautifully. I've noticed my makeup, like no matter what foundations I wear on top of this, it sits over top really beautifully as well. I'm obsessed. Also in that video, I tried out this product. Now this is a little bit of a splurge, okay? This is from Hourglass, and it is their Luminous Glow Foundation Sunscreen. Now this does not have mineral sunscreen in it, but usually I layer it kind of on top of other mineral sunscreens, so I don't feel like it bothers my skin. I haven't noticed any breakouts or anything like that. That's mostly why I steer away from chemical screens, is because I have such sensitive skin, and a lot of them kind of mess with my skin. But this, I haven't noticed any difference in a bad way. As far as like the sunscreen goes in it, I'm wearing this foundation today and I think it just looks so nice. It's really glowy for sure, but it wears really well and it doesn't look greasy on the skin. Hopefully you can kind of see, I mean, I've got a few glowier products on today, but it's a really nice tinted sunscreen that has glow without it looking or feeling greasy, which I feel like has been great for these really hot days in August. And I honestly feel like it's a great thing to move into the cooler months as well, just to add some of that glow and health back into the skin, you know, as things cool off and as your skin gets a little more dry. I feel like I'm gonna still use this in September and October as well, but I really, really love it. Also in that video, I discovered this ANASTASIA contour stick. I've been loving this, mostly for the color, honestly. This is the color Halftone, and it's perfect for fair skin. If you've been looking for something that will actually sculpt the skin and you have more of a fair skin tone, I highly recommend you check this out. I do like to layer it with warmer things, but it's just a really beautiful, very blendable formula that doesn't lean too orange, which I really appreciate, especially on my fair skin. So wanted to share that as well. It's a really nice formula. Speaking of contour, this is something that's a little more recent to me, but I love it so much. This is from PHILLIPS' new brand. It's her Underpainting palette, and I can't stop using this. I am wearing it today. The more I've worn it, the more I do get excited about the fair shade of this. While this works for me, it's a hint too dark. Not to where I can't like make it work. It obviously still looks nice, but in natural light specifically and just in general, it's a hint too dark for me. I just have to sheer out the product a little bit more than I would want to. So I'm hoping that when she expands the shade range and launches the fair palette, which she said is coming, I don't know when, that I can potentially have a little bit more sculpt and not have to blend it out as much in order for it to suit my skin tone better. Other than that, love the packaging, love the innovation, love this brush. I think the two of them together are where the magic really happens. I don't use this without using this brush, and I've even found myself using this brush with like other contour products as well, which I actually did today. I used this underneath to underpaint, and then I put a little bit of halftone kind of right here with this brush after I put on the Hourglass skin tint. So that's what I've got all over the face today. But I've been really enjoying this, and I love how it makes my skin look. I haven't been wearing like concealer or anything underneath the eyes. I just underpaint with this and then spruce things up with like a light to medium coverage foundation over top. And that's that. It wears really well on me. I can't say enough good things about it, honestly. In that same video where I discovered this primer, that tinted moisturizer, I also tried out a Mercier bronzer that I cannot put down. This is the lightest shade called St. Croix, I believe, and it's their Bronze Color Infusion bronzer. You'll see it has two sides, one that says Sculpt, one that says Glow. To be honest, I just kind of swirled the two together. I noticed that the glowy side is not too overly glowy, so it doesn't bother me to put that all over the face. I'm wearing it on my forehead and basically everywhere that I usually bronze. And it's such a beautiful formula. I actually have it as eyeshadow as well today, which I love. But it's so nice, especially for fair skin, but it's a proper bronzer. Like, it does warm up the skin. It's not gonna make you look gray or anything like that, but if you've got a fair skin tone and you have a hard time finding a bronzer that's light enough to where you can really kind of like go in heavy-handed and it's not going to look overdone, this shade is phenomenal. It obviously comes in several more shades, but I've been really loving the first lightest shade for myself personally. Now this product is kind of an honorable mention. I filmed a full face of makeup by Mario this month, and I just fell in love with his Soft Pop Plumping Blush Veil. It's kind of a mouthful. Specifically in the shade Perfect Pink. Okay, I applied this underneath, so you might not see too much of this color because I also layered this one on after I powdered my face, and this shade is called Barely Blushing. So these are the two that I'm wearing today, but I've been wearing this one the most. I don't know what it is about this. It genuinely plumps the skin. It makes the skin look so healthy and juicy, but it doesn't like skip or fade. These are so pretty, and these are not new to me. I've just genuinely like rediscovered them this month after filming that video, and they've just been sitting on my desk. I can't get enough of them. They're so good. It makes me want to get more colors. I have 3 shades, but there's a berry shade that I'm like really eyeing because for fall I just love berry blushes, so I might pick up the berry shade eventually. I love it so much. I'm sure you could have guessed that this mascara would have made it into my favorites video. I cannot stop talking about this. I can't put it down. I can't stop wearing it. It's what I have on today. This is the Dibs double-ended mascara. It comes with 2 sides. So you get a tubing primer that's brown with this kind of a brush that you apply first. And then you apply my favorite side, I feel, the volumizing side, which just makes my lashes look so beefy in the best way. I really love this. This is definitely not for the faint of heart. This is for anyone who wants a super voluminous lash look. I love it, and I feel like it's innovative. I love the packaging. It's been a long time since I've been excited about a new mascara launch, or that one has worked this well for me. So obviously had to mention that in today's video. For lip products, in that same video, I discovered this Laura Mercier Caviar Hydra Cream Lipstick in the shade Park Avenue. It's funny because I would never like see this at a store and be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna buy this and I'm gonna love it, because it's just a little too bubblegummy in my mind for my taste usually. Now, hear me out. When paired with a more grounded lip liner, so today I'm wearing my Soft Definition Longwear Lip Liner in Honey and Almond. I mixed the two. When you put on a little bit of this in the middle, it brightens things and it does cool things down, but it looks so pretty. A little goes a long way. I genuinely just use it to kind of blur out the center of the lips, and I blend it into the lip liners, and I cannot get enough of this. It is so good, you guys. The only thing that I don't love is the very intense rose scent that it has. It doesn't last all day on the lips, the scent anyway, so it doesn't bother me after the initial application, but it's just one thing that I don't love. Other than that, I've been wearing it like crazy, and it's such a beautiful little lipstick. I feel like Laura Mercier, I don't know, I need to like keep trying more from them, because it was a brand that I used to wear all the time. Laura Mercier and like Bare Minerals, I feel like I used all the time, and they're such classic brands and they have great products. And I just need to like remind myself to try out their new launches, because 2 of their products made it into my favorites video. All right, for gloss, I've got one gloss. I actually been trying quite a few of the glosses from this line because I received them in PR, but my favorite shade is Glimmer. These are the Luminous glosses. I can't remember the exact title. I'll have it here, but the shade Glimmer is my personal favorite. I actually forgot to put this on. I'm wearing my lip oil, but let me add this to the center of the lip so you can kind of see how pretty it is. It has a really beautiful kind of golden reflect to it, which I love. So it makes your lips look super juicy. That actually looks nice on top of what I already have going. It's so pretty. And I love that it has that extra glitter in it for an extra like plump, healthy, very glossy lip. Plus the packaging is so cute. Their other colors are so nice. They have like a brown color that I'm excited to wear more in the fall. But this one is definitely what I reach for the most. So I wanted to make sure to mention Glimmer specifically. Also in that same video, you guys, I tried out the Easy Bake Setting Spray from Huda Beauty, and I love it. It's what I'm wearing today. You guys know I have quite a few favorite setting sprays going on right now. I especially love the One Size Powder Melt. I love my Fenty one. This one does something a little different. This one's actually slightly blurring, which I love. So it kind of smooths the skin, which I really like, especially when I have glowier products on already and I just want like a little bit of a soft focus effect on top of everything. That's where I've been reaching for this. I love the packaging too, because you can actually twist it to reveal the sprayer and then you can lock it. So I feel like that's great for travel. I feel like it also has a really nice mist on it. I love it. It's fragrance free, it's great. It has niacinamide, hyaluronic acid, it's alcohol free, and I really love it. So wanted to mention that as well. Another Rare Beauty favorite this month is actually their fragrance, you guys. So this is their Rare Eau de Parfum. It is so nice. The packaging is so good. It has this little like lock twist thing, so you can spray the perfume when it's open, and it has the most fine mist. Let me see if I can show you. I love that you can lock it. It's great for travel. Again, so easy to spray. This is cozy. It has like ginger, it has caramel, vanilla. I really do like it on its own, but over the month as I've tried it more and more and more, layering this with other fragrances is where it really, really shines. And today, for example, I'm wearing it with the Marseille Essence Vanille, so it's a little bit more of a rich vanilla to kind of warm things up even more than this. Because this has a bit of a freshness to it, honestly. Like the ginger comes through quite a bit. There's also sandalwood in here, but mixed in with a little bit more of like a deep, rich vanilla. I'm obsessed with how I smell right now. And I feel like for fall, it's just the perfect little layering fragrance to add to your collection. You can obviously wear it by itself too, but I'm mostly excited to layer it with some of my richer, more masculine fragrances with like chunky knit sweaters. You know what I mean? I'm really, really, really happy with this. And it's funny because it's not usually based off the notes, something that I'm like jumping to go buy, but I was so curious. They sent this to me in PR as well. And I'm really happy that I got to try it out because it is as good as everyone is saying. And I love how it's layerable, so I do feel like it's customizable that way. Yeah, it's just really, really good. All right, my friends, that's it for me today. I hope you enjoyed hearing what some of my favorite products were in the month of August. I'd love to hear in the comments down below what you guys have been loving as well. I always love to hear what you've been trying, what you've been loving, what is sticking into your routine right now. I want to know. Tell me about skincare, makeup, fragrance, hair care, whatever you want. Tell me in the comments. If you're new here, hi, my name is Allie. I would love for you to join the family. You can do so by hitting the subscribe button. And then after you subscribe, click on the notification bell so you'll get notified every single time I post a video. And that's it from me, my friends. I hope you have an amazing day wherever you are, and I'll see you in my next video. Love you. Bye.